It is a split session across global markets, and the divergence tells an important story. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete Forex market briefing for June 15th. Currency markets are being driven by a complex mix of central bank policy, geopolitical risk, and shifting growth expectations. Let us break it all down. Here is a snapshot of how the major currency pairs are trading today. Euro to US dollar is trading at 1.16, gaining 0.33% on the session. The world's most traded pair is driven by ECB versus Fed rate differentials. Currency markets are reacting to Yardeni Wei's SpaceX IPO viability as trillion-dollar listings loom. Pound sterling to US dollar is trading at 1.34, gaining 0.12% on the session. Sterling is highly sensitive to UK inflation data and Bank of England rate guidance. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Europe sells weapons, which are used to attack India, says Jaishankar, calls out US's double standards on Russian oil purchase, Deccan Herald. US dollar to Japanese yen is trading at 160.13, gaining 0% on the session. Dollar yen tracks the US-Japan rate differential and Bank of Japan intervention risk. The move in the dollar reflects reports that crypto's next billion-dollar hacker may move at superhuman speed. USD SGD is trading at 0.7788, gaining 0% on the session. The Singapore dollar reflects Asian FX sentiment, trade flows, and MAS monetary policy. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Fed risks fueling a stock bubble by overlooking ARA-driven inflation, BCA. Australian dollar to US dollar is trading at 0.7087, gaining 0.56% on the session. The Aussie dollar closely tracks commodity prices, especially iron ore, and Chinese growth signals. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street retreats to the sidelines ahead of the Fed. Main Street breaks bearish after gold tests $4,000 per ounce, Kitco. US dollar to Chinese yuan is trading at 0.1479, gaining 0.2% on the session. The onshore yuan reflects PBOC daily fixings, US-China trade dynamics, and capital flow controls. Currency markets are reacting to Yardeni Wei's SpaceX IPO viability as trillion-dollar listings loom. Now let us look at the macro forces behind today's currency moves. On the geopolitical front, the move follows reports that stock market jitters remain amid tech fears and renewed Middle East attacks. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Fed risks fueling a stock bubble by overlooking ARA-driven inflation, BCA. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. Investor sentiment is being shaped by earnings, not valuations, are fueling the US stock market, Financial Times. Currency markets are reacting to Yardeni Wei's SpaceX IPO viability as trillion-dollar listings loom. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Europe sells weapons, which are used to attack India, says Jaishankar, calls out US's double standards on Russian oil purchase, Deccan Herald. Our near-term view on Australian dollar to US dollar. With Australian dollar to US dollar moving sideways today, the market is effectively waiting for a fresh catalyst. The $0.7264 level above and $0.6910 below are the levels to monitor for the next directional signal. Currency markets can move fast and unexpectedly. Central bank surprises, geopolitical shocks, and data prints are the key risks to monitor. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. If this breakdown was valuable, please share it with anyone who follows the markets. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a market update. We read every comment. Drop your view below. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your Forex briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily currency coverage.